This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 371. We inching closer and closer to number 400, man.
Almost there, man. We hit it this year, right?
Yeah, we definitely hitting it this year.
Yeah, we hit it this year, man. Let's take some kind of long break for some reason. But we should hit it this year, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. It's gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be epic.
How you feeling, brother?
Hey, it's Wednesday. Like we talked about a little off air. I'm done. Work for the week.
Yes, sir.
Reds open day tomorrow. So
Happy opening day eve. Opening day eve right here in the city, man.
Definitely a local. I said national. It's a local holiday. National holiday if you into baseball, which a lot of people are. Oh, it is America's pastime, but this used to be. I don't want to say anymore, but I'm excited for take the day off tomorrow and on my Friday, so I'm feeling good, brother. How about you?
Feeling great, man. Like I said, yeah, it's my Friday. I'm off the next couple of days, a little 4-day weekend. So yeah, I'm excited just to sit back, relax, have some fun opening day tomorrow, and just relax, enjoy Sweet 16, Elite 8 action.
Yeah, man, it's a good time of year, man. Good time of year. Weather's starting to get good again. Days getting a little bit longer. Sports are back everywhere now. It feels like, except for football. But you still got some football news we're going to get into a little later. But yeah, it's definitely a good time of year.
And wrestling fans, WrestleMania season is approaching. WrestleMania is a few weeks away.
Yes, man.
Can't wait. But Down to the Wire 513, man. You already know what it is, man. Tap in with us on everything Down to the Wire 513, or just Google us, as I always say. Obviously, right now, the biggest, well, not literally right now, because they're on a break till tomorrow, but NCAA tournament has been going on. Obviously, we hopped on last Friday. We didn't rip up our brackets on Friday, which is a first.
The first, man, for a long time for me. The first.
As we speak today, is your bracket still intact, or did you have to rip it up after Saturday?
Nah, still intact, man. Still, I mean, of course, I'm not perfect anymore. Nobody's perfect anymore, but perfect. Right now in our league, I'm number one, man. So, shout out to my bracket, man. I ain't ripped it up yet.
Yeah, I'm saying. In one of my brackets, I got all four of my final four teams remaining, and the other one, I got 3 of them remaining, which is more than I've had in previous years.
Heading to the second weekend, previous year. So, can't be mad at that at all. Cannot be mad at that at all. So right now, my bracket that's doing the best is the one I have. My not favorite team winning, Michigan State. But I was being unbiased, and that's why I ended up picking a win. Shout out to Izzo.
You on the Izzo bandwagon?
He had a very spirited taking comments about the transfer portal opening up on Monday. 700 deep on the first day it opened up. Fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy.
Crazy.
And you still got college basketball going on, but the portal's open up, man. That's a whole other topic for another day, man. Insane.
And then you got the new tournament, the Crown, that ain't even started yet. They start next Tuesday, so like they gonna be a whole week behind shit.
Makes no sense, man. It's crazy.
It's
Crazy.
Before we get to why I labeled the show what it is, just overall, I said we talked about the first games on Thursday and Friday. What you thought about the games on Saturday and Sunday?
They were entertaining games for me. For me being a basketball fan, I thought they were entertaining games. I thought they were a bit more. What game went down the wire? A couple games went down the wire. The Baylor game was terrible, blowout. They have that game up a little bit because you got BJ Edgecombe versus Cooper Flag, so it's supposed to be 2 top 5, top 10 picks. But Duke just blew them out, man. That was not a good game at all.
Yeah, Duke from top to bottom just has a better roster than Baylor.
I didn't expect it to be a good game, but they hyped it up like it was, supposed to be 2 NBA players playing each other. Didn't love the hype at all. The UK St. John's game, man. I mean, not UK, Arkansas St. John's game.
Yeah.
Ooh, I said UK because I'm thinking about Cal. that game was lit, man. That game was lit. I was shocked that Arkansas won. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I was shocked they won.
Oh, I think a lot of people was.
Yeah, shout out DJ Wagner having a good tournament after last year having a horrible tournament in that one game he had. So that's one thing that stood out to me is Arkansas, played better than I expected. UK played pretty good as well. Shout out to that team. They did a lot of work in the transfer portal as well. So I hate to say this, but the whole time I'm thinking like, damn, all these teams that are doing good kind of got good from the portal, and it's like now are these teams gonna be able to do the same thing next year because they're playing now? Like the coaches are game planning for these games. And the portal's open up already with 700 players in it. So are they going to have the opportunity to get back here next year? It's going to be, are we going to see, can we see repeat success as we've been able to see previous years with Blue Bloods? Can we see that if they have long runs and the portal's opening up and you're still playing games?
That's fair. But also, I not only with just the coaches, I said talking to players. I think obviously players are talking to players too. So like, even though I know, like I said, some of these teams who are left remaining in the tournament or in other tournaments, so we know the portal's open up. But I'm still guaranteeing when they're not studying, prepping for the next game, they're probably hitting some guys up in the portal like, "Hey, just wait a minute." Like, say, "Coach really want to talk to you." Type.
But like, how focused can you be on the task at hand if you're doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Just a text though. Like, say, "Hey, we really want you here next year. We probably get a bag for you. Just do that. Just hold off." It ain't nothing. We ain't got to spend too much time on it, but I guess
other teams that ain't playing hard, they going hard. You know what I'm saying? And players who ain't playing no more, they got time now. They like, shit, I got time.
But hey, I mean, sometimes you don't always have to be the first one to take the first offer. I have to listen to everybody.
That's true.
Some of the games that stood out to me. Shout out to UConn. Obviously, they weren't favored to three-peat. Obviously, it's hard to three-peat in college basketball. Hasn't been done since I think like UCLA. But they went down swinging.
Yeah, they ain't go down without a fight.
Like it was like say in the second half, I was like, oh, Florida about to get knocked out. That's about to ruin everybody's bracket, bro. But I think that game just came out to the Florida just has more talent than UConn does this year. I mean, unless you ask Dan Hurley, who says the refs screwed
they got cheated, man. Dan Hurley, man, he's a bitch. I'm gonna be real. Like, he's a whiny ass bitch, bro. Like, stop crying every time you lose a game. Every time someone don't go your way, bro. I'm happy we didn't get him as Lakers coach. I'm just put that out there.
Facts.
Dodge the bullet.
Facts, but great season for his group, the kids. As they went down swinging. Another game. I thought we was about to have a Cinderella run, but the kid Derek Queen was a lottery pick, projected to be a lottery pick. He said, "Not so fast." That Colorado State Maryland game.
Hey, I told you a couple weeks ago. That kid nice, man.
Mm-hmm.
That kid's nice, and he proved it. You know, the coach said, "Give me the MF ball."
Yep. I'm from
I get the ball. He balled out. He balled out, man.
Was that a travel? You know, everybody was saying
absolutely not, man.
Everyone was saying, "Oh, he traveled."
Absolutely. What are y'all watching? Like, what? Like, have y'all not watched basketball in the last 25 years? No, it's not travel. Absolutely not.
They don't know what that gather step is. Well, I swear
they have not watched basketball since the fucking 60s. If you think that was travel, like, get with modern basketball, people, please. Get with modern basketball.
That was a big debate on Twitter. Did he travel?
When I saw it, I was just like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Shout out Derek Queen. And then your ex Tar Heel, Caleb Love in Arizona, man.
Oh my God, he balled out.
They make it another run. He has a chance to do something very funny and eliminate Duke once again.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious. I ain't like his answer though. You see this post game presser?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't like his answer. I don't think they're gonna win just because his answer. He hesitated a little too much. Like, he was stunned.
No, I think he wanted to say something, but he's like, nah, media training. I don't want to give him more ammunition. I think he wanted to say something else, but I think
we're ready. That's what he should say.
I think younger Caleb Love would have said something. Show
that freeze up just kind of had me like, what? Like, are you scared? Like, what's going on here? Like, I don't understand. Hopefully he's not scared. I don't think he's scared, but
I don't think he's scared. But
that freeze up was just like he's a little maybe he was a little unsure of his squad.
Mm-hmm. But that was a good game late because they got down like 17 early to Oregon.
Yeah, he balled out, man. He had some big shots. He actually wanted the ball, had some Monster assists too. Has some good finds there in the second half too, late the second half. So shout out Caleb Love, man. And he's still playing. We at home, so he playing longer than us.
So yeah, those. Oh, and shout out to BYU too. They had a great win over Wisconsin.
Yeah, he did.
So
that program's being ran good, man. Being ran like a pro program. You know, like we mentioned last year, but they got AJ DeMonster coming in next year. So
facts. So I'm a great slate of games. Like I said, now that the field is down to 16 teams, I'm going to enjoy all these games that starts tomorrow. But I want to pull up a clip that was Stephen A. brought up on First Take. He's going to be a topic of the show a lot tonight. Stephen A. Smith is.
As he has been the last few weeks, I feel like, man. For good reason, though. He out there doing his thing, you know.
But I want to pull up a clip that he said on First Take Tuesday about about how he feels about the state of college basketball and the NCAA tournament. So let's take a listen.
Okay. Continues, it will be the death of college basketball. Because college basketball, listen to what I'm saying, Coach. This has no effect on the allure of college basketball during the season. But March Madness, the madness of March, owns sports for that 4 to 5 week period beginning somewhere in March through the early part of April. Owns sports. NFL season is done. The draft is approaching but hasn't arrived yet. The NBA playoffs are approaching but hasn't arrived yet. Baseball season is just getting underway. Other than opening day, you ain't really thinking about it. March Madness, the NCAA tournament is where it's at. What I'm talking about when I allude to such a drastic, hyperbolic statement, albeit in some people's eyes, is I'm talking about the NCAA tournament. No matter what's going on during the college basketball season. If you in Durham, you're looking at Duke in North Carolina. You're in Raleigh, you're looking at NC State. You're down and you're in the Pac-12. You're looking at Stanford. You're looking at UCLA, USC, people like that. Not them anymore, not in that conference, but you hear what I'm saying. My point, Michigan and Ohio State, Big Ten, all of this other stuff. But the NCAA tournament is where it's at. And what is the appeal? What is the allure? Anybody has a chance because of Cinderella. That's what gravitates you. So when we have a system in place that says it's compromising that. If there was no NIL, if there was no trade portal, Shay, right? And you have zero, the mid-majors go 0-6 in the second round. Please, we ain't sweating that. But when you're able to point to rules that have been implemented that ultimately shows itself to have inflicted upon the game itself, that's dangerous. Because what you don't want is a situation where nobody has a chance because those players from the mid-majors, like y'all said, you know what, we're going to get some money from Kentucky. We're going to get some money from UConn. We're going to get some money from some other program that we can't get them in. You don't want that to be the reason you have these kind of results in the NCAA tournament. If people continue to get to point to that, then college basketball as we knew it, which to me is all about March Madness, will cease to exist.
Interesting points.
My initial reaction, and I'll let you go first. I quote tweeted, "This is stupid." I disagree heavily, but I'll let you get your take.
Nah, go ahead. I want to hear your take on this. Go ahead.
One, this is stupid. He's right. Obviously, we like I said, when it comes to the NCAA tournament, we love because it's one and done. Everybody has a chance. You could beat anybody on any given Sunday, on any given day. But to say that one is going to die if Cinderellas don't happen, no, they won't. Like, look at this year's tournament. Look what we got this weekend. All fantastic matchups. We all want to see the best play the best, which is why they ultimately get the higher ranking seeds. Mm-hmm. This is probably like the first time in probably a while since we had one double digits team, and I think that's Arkansas coming in number 10. And I wouldn't really count them as a Cinderella.
Yeah, by the state, because still we look at their players and where their players came from. It's like, all right, they probably should be pretty good.
Two, I don't know if you probably remember 2 years ago. Do you remember? 2 years ago, Do you remember who was two of the Final Four teams? 2023 NCAA tournament.
2023. I couldn't tell off the top of my head.
Florida Atlantic and San Diego State.
Mm.
Remember they played. Remember they played in the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
And I could probably find up some old tweets and old videos like.
Who's watching that game?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
that was my point.
So we bitch and complain when we do have Cinderella teams, but it's like no one knows who they are because they're not the big names.
Yeah.
So, and my last point is that's what makes college basketball so great, because now 2 years ago we have 3 of those 4 players who were on that Florida Atlantic team, and hell, even the coach. Look where he's at. He's at Michigan now. The coach is at Michigan.
At Michigan.
He got the big fella, Gold. He's up at Michigan with him. Jonell Davis, he's over at Arkansas with Cal. And I forget where the last one is, but that's what makes NCAA tournament so good. Like I said, you have a team like Florida Atlantic make a run, make a Cinderella run, put their names on the map. Now they can make money off themselves. Hell, look at the kid with the fucking Amir Khan this past weekend. He bought like it doesn't matter how long your run is, as long as you have an upset, which McNeese State did. They had an upset.
Yeah.
Everyone was buying in.
Everybody get money. You know,
exactly.
And even teams are still like you mentioned, San Diego State. They got the Butler kid at Kentucky now. He's still playing. So yeah, it's a gift and a curse. I think I understand what he was saying, what he was trying to get to. Like, it does kind of kill the excitement of March Madness. But it's I don't agree. It's going to kill college basketball as we know it. College basketball as we know is already dead. You want to be real? Like, college basketball as we know it has been dead since they abolished the conferences and started mixing conferences. It's been dead since then. Fair. Like, let's keep it real here. Like, the tournament hasn't been the same since then, honestly, and probably a little bit before then. So I don't like you mentioned. That's my biggest point there. You know, we want to see a Cinderella every once in a while if they have a player that's exciting. If it's just a Cinderella, if they're not a player exciting, nobody want to see that shit. Like you mentioned 2 years ago in San Diego State and Florida Atlantic, nobody really cared. Didn't have a CJ McCollum. They didn't have a Stephen Curry. They didn't have anybody like that who's like, okay, we want to see this guy go out there and tear it up. A Jimmer for that, you know. They didn't have these guys out there doing that.
It was good for them programs to put their name on the map, but but for the most part,
the fans,
general fans didn't care about that game.
Fans didn't give a fuck because, like I said, they didn't have that. They didn't have a player that was even like even last year with that kid from was it Harvard? I don't think it was Harvard. One of the I think it was Chinese kid, or he was an Asian American kid.
Yeah, Harvard. No, Princeton.
It was Harvard. Princeton. I know it was one of the smart schools. He was electric. If they would have had a run, people would watch it because of him. Mm-hmm. But you know, if a team just has a good team, like niggas really don't care about that for real. Like you mentioned 2 years ago when it was those two teams, the Final Four, nobody really watched it. I guarantee the ratings is probably the lowest you're gonna find in the past 10 years, probably. You know, so I don't agree he was saying it all. I don't think it would kill college basketball at all. I think if you continue to see the blue bloods not make it far, that will kill college basketball more than anything.
That could kill. Before I get back in here, and the thing about it is just like that's why we watch, because we want to see like who's that's in, like because it's not like it's the same mid-major teams getting year every year. It's a different one every year. So that's why we watch.
Yeah.
What's going on, Doc?
What's going on, man? Long work day.
Long day.
Yeah. I could have been here on the to the fans. I could have been on time. The show was starting right when I walked in the crib. I said, "Look, I got to decompress for a second."
You gotta do, brother. You gotta do. We understand it.
I see.
T had a clip about Stephen A. talking some stuff about college basketball. I don't know if you watch any. You're probably working all day. Did you see anything he said about it?
Basically,
I remember yesterday.
Basically, the summary of it was he feels like NCAA tournament and college basketball is on the verge of dying if we don't have Cinderellas like this year's tournament.
Yes and no. The no portion is we just need some more electrifying players. I mean, Cooper Flag is doing it, but you guys have said it all. Most of you ran. You need some more electrifying players. There's nobody really like Cooper Flag. He's a good basketball player, but he's kind of like he's not must-see TV. He's not Zion Williamson either. It was like, bro, or even Jabari Parker. And he's probably better than Jabari Parker was, but I don't know. The hype was just a little bit different back then. If that makes sense. Like the hype was just different. Where it's like, I can't miss Jabari or Kyrie play. And now it's like, and he's a hell of a ball player. This is not to take anything away from Cooper Flag, but he's not as electrifying, even if he is as good. And then, yeah, the Cinderellas make it exciting, but that's only for like the first 2 rounds. After like the first 2 rounds, you really expect them to lose. And then, then it comes down to just as a good basketball. Like now we get to see these 2 teams play that they normally never get to see each other. So Cinderellas make the first weekend exciting, but you don't even necessarily need a Cinderella. You need tough, tight games. In this tournament that I've watched, there's been one buzzer beater. There's not been much madness about this March. So that's what it is more than anything. I agree. That's a good point. Yeah. So it's not that's a portion of it, Cinderella, because that's what makes it madness, March Madness. So it's a portion of it. So it's yes, no, you don't need Cinderellas to Nestor, but you do need the games haven't been as good either. Like gotta be crazy games, gotta be some crazy shot, buzzer beaters, like half-court shots or some shit, man. Yeah, like there's not on the one shining moment. It's gonna be one of the worst ones I've watched. Oh my god, it's gonna be terrible, bro. It's gonna be terrible. And that's not I didn't think about that.
Let's give some time. We got some good basketball coming. Like I said, the top seeds are advancing, so we can still get those good games. So, you don't get the moments though. You don't get games. You don't get the moments.
Best moments. There's not gonna be as many good moments in the best moments happen in the first weekend.
Yeah, it's over. The moments is past.
I disagree. I disagree with that.
You disagree that the best moments don't happen in the first weekend? The field of 64 and 32.
Not always.
Just about.
Not always. I said, yeah, years past, I said we had more. I said, especially in this year's tournament, we didn't have. We had maybe 1, 2. We count our hands how many double-digit seeds knocked off a single-digit seed this year. So I say, obviously, that part of the tournament this year is going to be down for sure. Yeah. But as far as overall games, for me, the games has been exciting. I said, even without the buzzer beaters and everything, because close games are all I asked for. Every game has
been good, but it's still the moments ain't gonna be there though. Too the moments ain't gonna be there.
I can't say that it's exciting, but it's good. It's a difference between exciting and good basketball. It's good to watch because I'm a fan, but it's not exciting compared to other March Madnesses.
Being a hoop head, you're gonna like it because you like basketball. And the games ain't terrible.
The game's not, but it's not exciting either. Yeah, it's not what we're used to. Like, oh my god, it's none of those moments. I won't remember this tournament.
Like if you had a casual hoop fan watching, they'd probably be like, "Bruh."
But to your point, like I said, it's just because the stars not there. Like I said, we can argue that the women's tournament is bigger. I mean, you can say it's bigger than the men's just because they have more stars and storylines over there.
Yeah, but it ain't as much. But it's 3 parts. You got the Cinderellas. You got just the madness part with all the buzzer beaters, and then you got the stars. And right now, men's college basketball in this tournament, there's not much of any. That's why.
Yeah, lacking all three this year. That's bad. That's a bad recipe.
It's a bad recipe. So it's not just one thing, but it's you gotta. If you're not gonna have you gotta have at least the guys where you like, man, I gotta watch these boys play because he's a dog. I don't know if I'm gonna get to see him play like this.
Good way to put it. Like if they had Rutgers in here, possibly Rutgers fucked up and not making it, having 2 top 10 picks on the team and not making the tournament, fucking crazy. With Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey.
But no,
that hurts.
But I think there are players who are doing that, like I said, but they're just not names that we know, and they're names that are not even going to make it to the NBA. That's the point.
That's the point. Power, though.
Yeah, that's the point. Like you got Derek Queen doing great. Other than that, Cooper Flag. Who else is going to go to the league and be like, all right, this guy.
But it's been like that. Like I said, we've said it. Last year's tournament was good. I said we had madness last year. Not we haven't had star. Honestly, we haven't had star power. Shit, probably since Zion in there.
Was Buddy Hield the same year as Zion?
No.
He was earlier.
Damn, you know, as we get older, some of them things just start to like, you know,
Start
all
running together
just
a little bit, run together.
I mean, because even the year Coach K's last year, I said that tournament didn't really have star power, but it was still good. It was still memorable.
It's a little bit
Coach
tougher.
K last year. That's why Coach K it's a star there. Coach K.
But that game was phenomenal.
And
we're going to talk about that game.
Rand made a good point earlier. The star power is more important now than ever because the coach star power is kind of dissipated a lot. Like, oh my God, I gotta watch Rick. We gotta watch Rick Pitino go against Tom Izzo. That used to be some of the times things too, and it wasn't necessarily a star, but these two coachings, they about to cook up something. It's gonna be a good game.
We had that at the press weekend, but Calipari and Rick Pitino.
We had that
shit was lit.
Boy.
That shit was lit.
But I get it was on, but it was like once you got to like the Sweet 16, it was like almost every game because it was like
every game you had the monster versus the monster, the Izzos versus the Patinos,
like
Williams versus the Cave. You had some coaching monsters go at it, man.
And Rand made that point earlier. I don't know. I'm sure if it was. I don't know if it was in the last couple shows where it's like the basketball is different there because the coach star power is not the same anymore.
Yep, that dynamic
that era is over.
I just don't think they're just not as legendary. I mean, but like I said,
they're building up. They're building stuff up.
But I feel like Houston's coach, Coach Sampson, he's been great for forever, but he doesn't get the love, the praise.
Yeah, because he ain't been there long either. Like he ain't been great at Houston that long. He was at Indiana before he was at Houston, right? It was at Indiana coach, but like back a while ago.
That was back probably when we was in.
He was little. That's what I'm saying. So if he was still there at Indiana, maybe. But you bounce around like this, bro, it ain't gonna be the same. You bounce around like this.
He's been in Houston the last 10 years.
You at Houston? It's Houston, bro.
Hey, and if you ask me,
but that's
for the record, we do have one Cinderella team in there though. Arkansas.
Arkansas? Nah, not really.
Yes, they've been garbage all year long.
They have like 5 McDonald's All-Americans. I'm not counting them.
You said they just started. They finally doing what they're supposed to do. Right?
They just been playing shitty. They had like 5 McDonald's All-Americans. Absolutely not.
And they've been hurt. They've been hurt all year.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Okay. I'll give you, but they.
It's a good try though, man. It's a good try.
You already knew what I was about to say.
They got Calipari, man. Come on, man. They got Calipari over there, man. Flip that Cal over there.
Memphis, Cal. No,
yeah, this ain't UTEP, man. This ain't UMass. You whatever that UMass, UTEP, where's he at? This ain't that school, man. This is.
They a 10 seed, brothers.
This is $30 million Cal. He wear the Armani suits now. He ain't wearing the JCPenney suits no more, man. It's the Armani suits. It's the big money Cal, bro.
Oh gosh. I also the other thing about it is this has been one of the, and I think it's because TV itself is the way digesting and taking in TV is different. This has been the least advertised men and women's March Madness. One of the ones I've been talking about it lately. I think, and at first I thought it was kind of like that, and I feel like some of these brands have kind of just refused to like push most of their stuff to Instagram and Twitter and Facebook media, and they still want to do commercials. Because I tell you guys, you be like, "Nah, we sitting up." And so the conclusion I'm coming to is, I'm just not watching TV enough to see this advertisement. So it's a
lot more spread out than it used to be.
They're advertising the way they used to, and they're just not pushing it. Some of these moments and things that happen to social media where people are digesting, like myself, my news and my TV.
Yeah, it's a lot more spread out advertising than it used to be, for sure.
Juju, get well soon too, man. I throw that out there.
I'm just gonna say, cause the tournament is up. Ratings are up for the tournament this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Compared to what though? Last year?
Yes.
Okay, it's not saying much.
I'm enjoying the tournament. Me personally,
I think it's a good game. I think it's a good game.
But like for the people, I would understand why somebody who's not a basketball fan of the game is not enjoying.
Okay. No, it's a viewership across the second round, averaging 9.4 million viewers, the most watched tournament in 32 years. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good then.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm enjoying watching the games.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's
that's
not
why
bad,
when
you know?
I looked at the title because I missed the pre-show. I'm like,
But you can't say advertising if three people watching it.
But I will say it's not exciting. It's just good basketball. It's not exciting. At least to me, the games I've watched, and maybe I've just watched the wrong games, but it's not one of them. It's not too many nail biters where you're like, oh my God, he's about to make this crazy.
Yeah, because when you a fan of Duke and y'all beating the shit out of everybody, you ain't gonna be.
Fun fact, I haven't watched a Duke game the whole tournament. I'm watching.
Yeah, y'all been beating the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, good games have been to watch. They've been much to watch, man. After the tip off is over.
But I don't know. From that perspective, it's not a whole lot of madness, though. That's it for me. That's one of the most. I don't really care as much about the Cinderellas. That comes with its fun, but like,
yeah, it's just fun for the brackets. Honestly,
it's fun for the brackets. But like, I'm more like those buzzer beaters, the big shots, and it's like, we're not getting too many of those. It's a good ball, though.
Yep, like, I agree. That's what's missing. The madness is missing out of the March.
The madness. It's
good games though. It's definitely some good games going on. Good competitive basketball.
Yep. It's some upsets, but it's just like it's not. The upsets aren't ending in madness fashion, for lack of a better term. It's not ending in madness fashion.
All I should say,
I think it's only been one buzzer beater. I think when Maryland,
only been one buzzer beater. Yeah, I'm with you. I said that on Friday. Like I said, it hasn't been many buzzer beaters. So I'm with you. It hasn't been. But to your point, I said obviously they're not household names as of yet. But I would argue within the past 5, I'd probably go back 10 years, Sweet 16 right now, I'll probably say we have more NBA Lotto picks in the Sweet 16 now than we had in a while.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what though,
this should lead to great games.
This issue is still stemming back from college hoops. Just ain't been the same. Men's college hoops ain't been the same since COVID.
Yep.
It just they really just haven't bounced back, and we've discussed. We don't got to go into it, but we've discussed for several reasons why we think that is. But they just really haven't bounced back since COVID.
They
Agreed.
ain't gonna bounce back, unfortunately. But
I don't see it. Shout out Motre checking in, man. It was good, brother.
Hey, y'all, y'all seen and I don't want to go too off base, and y'all can check. Y'all seen LeBron James do that interview?
Yes, man. We're gonna get to that soon. Before we get to that, you wanna go women's next real quick?
Yeah, we can. Listen, I knew we wanted magic. I had to ask the job.
Nah, it's definitely in the rundown. Definitely in the rundown.
Ooh, I can't wait to touch that.
Definitely in the rundown. We're gonna definitely hit that.
We're talking about women.
You want to get that first? It's good.
Let's hit the women first.
I know you missed Juju first, so give us some Juju, man.
It was some
terrible, devastating injury, heartbreaking.
It's an interesting.
Fucked up my whole Monday. Fucked up my rest. Low key, I don't even. I'm gonna watch it. Cause I'm a sports fan, but I was like, I don't care about.
I didn't watch the rest of the game. I ain't gonna lie. I turned the game. I can't watch the rest of the game.
You know, it's kind of disappointing. That this happened, but she'll be okay. A lot of them greats have toured. I looked at statistics. It's like there's this weird thing that women have. They have a bigger chance of tearing their ACL than men.
I read that too, man. Something about their periods and something about their hips.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember what I was like. Golly, that sucks.
But if I've seen I forget who it was, some ex-NBA player, Gilbert Arenas was talking about this. He has a daughter, and he said he found out when she was younger that they had to do special exercises to basically train their knees and muscles around their knees and their ACLs to be strong so they don't tear their ACLs because their bodies are just built different. I thought that was fucking wild, bro. Fucking wild.
Yeah, that was new news to me.
Yeah, shit you can do to make make your other joints or shit around that ligament strong to where it can help stabilize that shit. But I guess they need to put them in that shit widespread because all these females need to be doing exercises, doing those whatever they gotta do to get that shit strong. Because it's like you said, it's definitely a higher risk for them to do that. A lot of greats happen to a lot of greats, man. Like I think Maya Terra shit.
Candace Parker did.
Candace Parker.
Cameron
Brink last year. Shit.
It doesn't help that. It doesn't help that our coach players are damn near fucking like 35 minutes a game.
Yeah,
but she's also young too, though, bro. Like she's 19. them get 19. You could play as long as you want.
Yeah, but when you, but when you be, like, I was watching the game. We used to beat the team. They beat the team, Mississippi State by 40. They had their second best player, Kiki. She was still in the game with 3 minutes left in the game, bro. They up 40. It's like, bro, bro, what the fuck you doing?
I agree with that, T. You gotta sit them.
I hear you could sit people down. I get it, but I don't think the minutes is what tore her ACL.
I don't think it is either. I don't think.
I mean, I'm with you, but I don't think that's. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's the cause.
And like they said that they mentioned that to Gino about Paige earlier this season. He said, I try to sit her down. She doesn't want to fuck sit down. I sometimes I make her sit down. We could have an argument. See, sit her down. But these players don't want to fuck sit down. I will be the same way. Honestly, I was like, nah, I'm cool, bro. Don't sit me down. But I understand. You know,
I hate that for Juju because she's like the face of women's college basketball this year. Was she a sophomore?
Sophomore.
And the women, do they got to do
3?
Yeah, it's weird, man. I think 3 or 4. I think that the rule is you got to be 4 years removed from high school or 22 years old the year you get drafted. Turn 22 years old the year you get drafted.
So
technically, she probably gonna miss all next season. So she could redshirt and come back as a junior.
Well, you never know with these ACLs now, man.
You don't. I wouldn't rush her back though. I would not rush back her. I would chill.
Get Adrian Peterson it, boy.
I would chill. I wouldn't rush back, man, because then
Paige
rush back, and then Paige fucked her shit up. When she rushed back, she ended up fucking her shit up again. I would chill, man. It's chill. You know, we already know what you can do. You was on pace to set that scoring record. That's gonna be out the window now, unfortunately, but. Just chill. Make sure you all the way back good before you step back on that court, man. I would try to take all next season off if I was her.
Yeah, take all next season off and just focus on the future because I hope it doesn't happen. But I know Angel Reese and some other she also has some few WNBA players on her podcast talking about it with the CBA coming up. They was talking about, like I said, if they feel like they don't get the money they want. They might sit out. So
money, they don't have it to give.
Yeah, y'all in the red damn near every year so far. So I mean, I understand.
Like I can't give you money. I think I'm gonna get T. I gotta have
it. What they're saying is that I think they want a bigger share of the rev split.
Yeah.
But like you said, they make revenue, but when we're still in the red. Technically, every year we're in the red, bro. Like the only reason this league is not belly up right now is because of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Be real.
But basically, I say that just protect your future, Juju. Like I said, we know you're making a lot of UFC right now, but we know you can make a lot more.
Yeah, chill, man. Chill. I'm interested to see if she don't come back or if she take all next year off. Technically, she might be eligible to go to the draft without even come back to school. Technically, I don't know how old she is, her age and everything. That'll be the topic.
I think she's 19.
I believe so. She missed all next year. She probably come back next year, and then she probably come back for her junior year.
Yeah, she'll be 20 July 15th. So
yeah, so you had to come back then.
A shout out to my girl Haley Van Lift too. I love to see her come back and beat her old team. That was fun to watch for me. I was really it looks good to watch her enjoying basketball. I don't know what it is about her, but I've caught on and I'm a fan. After watching the what was that? Not the LSU coach.
LSU. Kim Mulkey, man.
Kim Mulkey had her getting. It's like, baby, come put her in a different position. God damn, you letting her. She's getting cooked and with no
exposed.
And she's really getting exposed for real. We like he can't guard her.
She's playing good defense. She's getting cooked.
like help. She needs help. To watch her confidence the way it is, then she was a very confident, like cocky basketball player, and then it went from like
Louisville. She was talking that shit.
Very cocky, and then to go to LSU, and you like, damn, that's humble city. Like, and now to see her get, I like cocky basketball players. As long as she's not disrespectful, I like cocky basketball players.
Nah, you gotta be cocky out there, man. Especially if you like that, man. Like let the niggas know you like that, nigga. So I'm a fan of her too, man. It's good to see her back.
To see her
positive
come back and gain back some of that confidence. You know, she got some of that swagger back. That was fun to watch. And you know, I didn't realize how shifty and quick she is with the basketball. She can move pretty quick with the ball in her hands.
She's nice, man. She's nice.
This goes show she doesn't play well. She doesn't play well with others. She has to be the main focus on the team to get the best out of her. We just seen the LSU.
I don't think she was coaching. I don't think she was good enough.
She was the third option. She was the third option.
I don't think that she was put in a good position to be successful.
I agree. Coaching is a lot.
That was bad coaching. You
I
could be right, but I just don't think we've given that was bad coaching, and that's why they say it's really hard.
Fit.
Really hard to coach stars.
Fit is everything. Like I said, it goes to the fit. Like when you go from the being the number one option to the third option, that's a huge drop off.
But was she the third option though? Like,
yes, Angel Reese, Flage, yes.
Nobody was really going to Angel Reese though.
Yeah, they're not going to her. She's getting her own buckets off offensive rebounds. Somebody's going to her.
Not at LSU. Not at LSU.
They fed her a little bit down there, but it wasn't like she
would get the rebound and push rock. We've seen that at LSU.
Right, but that's not being an option. That's you getting the ball and taking you making yourself an option. That's not being number one option, number two option.
So T, I think
we see at TCU she's
whether or not she was just
basically when she was at her best, she was number one. She was the girl.
Well, yeah, of course, but like I think when you're coaching stars, it's hard because you got to put everybody in a position where they can be successful. We expect everybody's numbers to go down. You're playing with other players, but it was clear like the majority of the season, her confidence was literally destroyed. Like she wasn't coached well last year.
And it just didn't fit. It just didn't fit well. Like I said, that's because you have all star players. That doesn't mean they always fit.
Right. And which is why Phil Jackson and is one of the greatest coaches, if not the greatest coach of all time, because coaching stars is not easy. So I can't say that she doesn't play well with the others because I just don't believe that she was put in a position to showcase her skills with other good basketball players.
Yep, that environment was not very inducive for her.
And then just hearing all the stuff that she was going through within that team, not necessarily the players, but just with the coaches and stuff like that, it wasn't a good fit. Good thought to go there, like, oh, that's great, but it wasn't a good fit.
Exactly, that's all.
One for that bread. Happy too, man. Hopefully she, work. She focus on her mental health. Very important. She mentioned she was suicidal and shit. That's nothing is ever that serious. So happy she got through that shit too.
Yeah,
and also that and you see how when you get pushed to the forefront too. At Louisville, she was in the background. At TCU, we didn't hear much about her. And at LSU, she was in that team was in the spotlight every damn week.
Yeah, so, it was not a very smart
move for everybody can't deal with.
Well, I think she'll do all right. She's addressing her mental health. I just think that I normally would be with you on that, but I just don't think she was coached well. And I think that had a big thing with how, you bring her to a big name, big time school. You have to help that transition happen. A lot of times it looked like she was just out there by herself.
I agree with that.
Kim Mulkey didn't do a good job at all.
Yep, and then plus, like you said, being there at LSU just put the spotlight on her even more. Of course, they on the talking point social media probably every day. Especially, you a young girl, you probably on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, reading comments and shit. Probably just shitting there. It's that self-esteem though. Happy she got out of the situation. Hopefully, she's learn how to manage that shit better too.
Yep.
She gonna need that.
Put the phones down. Put the phones down. Put the phones
down. I'm with you.
You're popping, especially if you popping. You young popping. Put that fucking phone down, bro. People don't know you.
The one thing, even though LeBron be corny with it, and his other players have followed him with that suit come playoff time. I ain't no social media. I'm off social media.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be if I was like I'm not on there as much as I used to be like younger days, but especially if I was rich, bro, or famous or in the league somewhere, bro, I would never ever be on there reading comments. I was going there and
the internet is
tweeting shit.
The internet is an ugly place. You ain't lying.
Niggas
gonna find a reason to hate you. You could do the most perfect shit in the world.
It's brutal.
They're gonna pull at your deepest insecurity.
Yeah, you up right now. They don't even know you. You up. You're living your dream. Just go live like don't get on the internet and read comments and shit, man. Just post if you want to post and get off.
And that's the one thing I do. We got a whole lot. We all talk about Skip Bayless a lot though, but that's why I follow 0 people. Here's my thoughts. See you later.
Exactly. I fuck with that. I fuck with him about that shit. That shit's going on with that lawsuit. He was still tweeting about shit. He didn't give a fuck. He was on there tweeting about sports
and everybody comment. He said he don't read none of the comments.
Don't blame him.
Like you say, he said he tweet and put his phone down.
That's what I would do, man. Tweet and put that shit down. I don't care if I know you tweeted about you. Text my phone, my nigga. I ain't on that shit. I'm not on it, bro. I'm not replying to your tweet. Call me, man. Call me, bro. Call me.
A lot of miserable people on the internet for sure.
Man, you ain't lying. You be like, damn. It could be a picture of the most amazing thing ever, and you'll see the most. I be like, God damn, especially on Twitter. You be like, fuck.
Man, you get in the comments, you see the nicest niggas comment like, bro, what is wrong with y'all? Like, why are y'all so angry at this nice picture just for no reason? Crazy, man. It's crazy.
But women's Sweep 16, tip off they games begin on Friday. So once again, get well soon, Juju.
Get well soon, Juju, man. Yeah, speaking of social media, you mentioned LeBron James. We ready to get into that? into the LeBron versation, as Pat McAfee called it.
Hey, he told that man Stephen A. Smith he's on the Taylor Swift tour.
Hey man,
he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
My boy caught back up with Skip Bayless and everything.
He not lying one bit, bro. Then after I seen that shit, I hopped on Twitter. I didn't watch the whole interview with LeBron. I just saw clips of it on Twitter.
Me too.
But I get on Twitter and I scroll and I see Stephen A. say, "If he'd have put his hands on me, I would have swung on him immediately." I said, "Whoa,
Stephen
what?"
A. Smith said that?
Yes, bro.
From a real account,
bro. He
on
said
his
podcast, on video, bro.
Yeah,
on wax
podcast.
Let me find this clip, bro.
Come on,
find this clip. Go ahead, I'll talk. Let me find this clip on Twitter.
I got it right here.
You got it. Oh, never mind.
ESPN is like, hey, cook this up as much as you can.
Hey, man. Just like Brian said, Stephen A. talking about something. I wasn't going to talk about it. I wasn't going to address this. It's like Brian said. Your ass couldn't wait to address this, my nigga. You couldn't wait to address this shit.
It's only 6 seconds long. Here we go.
Yeah, it ain't very long at all.
That man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. That man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. When I seen that, all I could do was fucking laugh, bro.
Hey, Bron is 6'10" and a whole lot more than you, bro. I got my Hey, when you can only do this?
Is it a fight in the room or some shit? Is that fight is done on my head? Like, nigga.
You know what I'm hating though, is because I was with Stephen A. and it's like the more and more, it's just like use a clown.
I told you, Doc. The very first day I told you he had this shit coming. I don't care if Bron was in the wrong for the way he approached the shit. Stephen A. had this shit coming. Wrong messenger, but the right message was sent to that nigga. Watch your fucking mouth, my nigga. You want me to come talk to you? You outside, you in the streets, nigga. I'm gonna come see you, my nigga. Yeah. And now when I come see you, it's gonna be a whole different story, like it is now. I came and see you man to man,
and now you scary.
And now it's you could call me, nah, nigga.
And it's so easy for him to say if you like, that. Come on, y'all can't swing on these. It's a bill. He's $1 billion by himself. You another 100 million, right? Come on, bro.
You know he was not gonna put his hands on you. First and foremost, you know he wasn't gonna put his hands on you. First off.
That's one thing. Why are you creating a hypothetical situation that wasn't never going to happen?
I think he's doing part of this for Disney though, and I ain't even playing.
Possibly, but that's on his podcast. I don't think his podcast is associated with ESPN and Disney at all.
No, did y'all see? It was a clip. It was about a former ESPN employee basically breaking down, like the behind the scenes stuff, and basically saying Stephen A. Smith is basically fitting an agenda for ESPN and Disney. Basically saying he's the angry black man at Disney, yelling.
I can see that.
Yeah, like just yelling top of his lungs. Like I said, basically he's like trying to make himself sound right by yelling over and not letting other people talk. Basically.
It just drives me insane though. It's like because he missed. I think LeBron. I don't like what he did still for real, but. I'm with you. He had and like the more and more Stephen A. talks, I'm starting to like what he did. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, I get why LeBron said something to him, and it's just like, dude, Stephen. you know he ain't never been like this, so you hit it wrong. And what he should have been saying too now is like, you know, you can't say you apologize for offending him and then go on if he get on this whole tour. If he would have touched me, now Jordan is the absolute GOAT. Now I can't say that, you know, he's not always said that, but now it's like definitive. Like it's no question now.
Now every chance he get, he's saying that shit. Every chance he get,
it's like it's loser shit too, bro.
And everything that LeBron does, Stephen A. is going to say, because I mean, even before the LeBron conversation convo came out, they was talking about how, I guess they had a sneak peek of it. They was talking about basically how saying what LeBron said, Giannis will average 250 points if he played back in the 70s. It's like, bro, why is this even a conversation? Like, but just because LeBron said it, you know, they're gonna make it a conversation on First Take.
Oh, so they talk about that on First Take, obviously. Okay.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Anyway,
yeah,
it's just like
what's fuck.
They it's just it's nerve-wracking. The
like Brian said, Stephen A. is probably happy as fuck that he's still talking about him.
Yes.
It's giving ESPN, Stephen A. Smith show more content and more content and more content. And like I saw somebody say this on Twitter, Skip Bayless gotta be fucking mad as shit, bro. He been trolling Brian for fucking 25 fucking years. And Stephen A. Smith says 2 things about Bronny, and he get Brian to respond on him 3 times and fuck him up.
I can't take Stephen A. Smith here because Bronny did whatever. He scored them 15 points. I knew he had shot to NBA. You were just pleading with this man as a father. Stand on it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
No, I knew we had a talent in him. I knew we had a chance to get there.
Shut the front door. He ain't sounding like we sounded on this show. Like none of us have on this show has said Bronny sucks. We've all been like, I just think he needs another season. I feel like that's been the summary of what we've all said. You just need another season.
And what kills me, Doc, is Stephen A. admittedly does not watch these kids until they get to college, or mostly until they get to the pros. He admits that he don't watch. He was on Gil's arena and said, I didn't come to watch Gil's son. Gil's one of the top kids in the country right now, going to USC next year. He didn't go watch him in high school. He didn't go watch Brian in high school because he said, I want to critique. I know if I go see it at the game, they're gonna ask me how I thought about the game. I don't want to be there. I want to see it. So now you're saying you always knew he had it in him, but you didn't watch him play until what, this year? So how'd you know if you watched him play until this year? How'd you know he had it in him?
You're just talking.
He said
anything.
Well, no, he said he doesn't talk about. He watches them. He doesn't talk.
He said he doesn't go to the games.
Yeah,
maybe he does watch them. He said he doesn't go to the games because he said if niggas see me at the games, they're gonna start asking me, "Oh, what you think about that? What you think about that kid?" And I don't want to get into that. You know, get into critiquing them at that age.
That's actually fair. I'll get.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If that is true,
I think it is. I think it is. Because I haven't seen him talk about any high school.
They are going to ask him what they think of the kid, and it's going to stick. Speaking of stuff, and Stephen A. Smith, RG3 talked to him today too, and RG3 has blown my fucking mind away.
I fuck with RG3. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with him. Most of his takes. No,
I will say that I do too. Not this recent one though.
I ain't seen this one.
Where you heard he's talking about how politics shouldn't be in sports shows. I agree with that premise, but then he went on to say how Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier in baseball wasn't political. He's that within itself, huh?
That's bullshit.
and then he goes, it was Jesse Owens winning those gold medals in front of Nazi Germany wasn't political. And it's like, oh, bro. Some stuff, I agree, politics, if it should be out of sports, but some shit like that was just political. And it had to be like
it just happened to happen like that because at the time it was. Like they didn't do it purposely to be political, it is what it is. Yeah.
Jackie Robinson, when reading up on that, and it was pretty cool when people say stupid stuff online, you get to learn a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't know that he was like handpicked. Because I thought he was the best Negro, as they would say, Negro baseball player at the time, but he wasn't. He wasn't the best player, and they handpicked him because the best player at the time, they didn't think he would have had the fortitude, mental fortitude to handle all the racial backlash to come with it. But Jackie Robinson did, in their opinion. So they handpicked him.
Basically, his character was what got him picked. Interesting. I ain't know that either.
So. Stephen A. Smith, and he explained to Stephen A. Smith that RG3 was like, I like for it to stay sports because the one time you and Rob Parker questioned my blackness, nobody had done that before, and now all he gets is blackness questioned all the time. Now we're not gonna get into that portion of things.
Yeah.
That's a whole.
I don't want to say nobody did it before because nigga, you on Twitter, we all did that shit.
It's a different day and age. Back then, when Rob Parker said that bullshit, and obviously they said somebody said something about because he got fired from ESPN, they let him go. But a different day and age. Then, like I said, everything wasn't under a microscope like it is now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's one thing, man.
Stephen A. Smith should watch what he says.
For sure. Watch his mouth. Especially when it comes to niggas confronting you, talking about come see me. All right, bro. You gonna say that to the wrong motherfucker, bro. Brian is tamed. You gonna say it to the wrong nigga. Come see me, they're gonna see your ass, and they're gonna put your hands on you.
Isaiah
you ain't gonna swing immediately. Yeah, you ain't gonna swing immediately.
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, we're gonna put that
wrong with him, bro. It's like
he got screws missing, bro. He got some screws missing.
You about to fight Steph?
He got screws missing, dog.
What y'all think about Jimmy Butler not shaking any of the Heat players' hands?
11 points. All I gotta say.
Didn't bother. I mean, yeah, he probably didn't publicly. Maybe not behind the scenes. I mean, I don't know that either. But
probably did. 11 points. All I gotta say. He had 11 points.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think that's right.
Still in a better position than he is, so it don't matter.
Yeah, he is. But he had 11 points. So.
I don't think it's right. Not unless there's stuff that we don't know and the players were condemning him. I think he should,
I mean, after what he did, they had the right to condemn him. To condemn him, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't agree with the fans giving him a standing ovation. I would have fucking booed his ass. Just one time. He did do a lot for the franchise. He got y'all 2 finals. But the way he went out, absolutely not. If you're a Heat fan, I don't care even if you agree with his sentiments and the Heat not doing enough, which they didn't. I've been saying that for years. Heat have not done enough. Pat Riley has not done shit. He's been taking players off the street and getting them uniforms and getting them in the NBA. Fucking terrible. But still, you don't go out like that. The way he went out was just unprofessional as fuck. I would have booed the fuck out of him.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I honestly, I don't even think the real Miami Heat fans were at the game. I mean, it's Miami. You can find out better than Miami Heat, and the Heat suck right now. So why would you even want to make your money to go boo a guy? Like, I'd much rather go to whatever. So
you know what? No, you might be onto something because even when the Heat jumping, the Miami niggas don't come to the game to the third quarter. You like,
I said they be there.
Looking at the finals, you like, damn, it's some hella seats.
Why are the seats empty? Into the game, okay, they back.
I mean, hell, we seen it the other year. The year they made it to the finals, like they was happy they was in the finals, but like it wasn't like when Bron, Wade, and them took them to the finals. They was happy to be there, but like they knew they have a chance to win.
Yeah, even when Brian Wade and them was there, it was like third quarter starts, empty seats. Like, man, these niggas really out there partying in the halftime. They not fucking with the game. Crazy, man.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of fair weather Heat fans down in Miami.
Yeah, but they have a right to be pissed off, man. Like, the Heat organization has not done enough down there.
Yeah,
I blame Pat Riley.
LeBron did confirm that he did. Pat Riley did take his cookies or stop his cookies. So, he did confirm that.
I knew that shit was true. Everybody when the story come out multiple different times, multiple different niggas saying the same story. All right, that shit's true, nigga. Multiple different Heat players said that shit. Like, yeah. You're gonna play him, try to is fucking gone. Bro, I'm out of here, nigga. Fuck this Pat Riley nigga crazy. I'm out of here. Pat Riley need to go stay down somewhere. Have a seat, Pat.
Yeah.
It's time, brother. It's time. You did it. You had a great run. Great run. LA, New York, Miami, great run.
But also, like Bron said, it's like he knew Pat Riley didn't give a fuck when they didn't pay D Wade. And obviously we knew that too. It's like when you ain't pay D Wade, Wade County, yeah, nigga, you don't care.
And then get mad when he leave though. After D Wade signed with the Bulls, Pat Riley made a fucking video. Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Made a video. Dwayne. Like, bro, what the fuck you mean, nigga? Like, fuck you, Pat. Fuck you, Pat, man. Pat's wild, bro. It's a wild old nigga, man.
Yeah, it's time for Pat to sit down.
Man, slip back here. Let's do all that down somewhere, man. Jimmy said, "Give me help." He said, "We got Tyler Hero." Shout out to Tyler Hero though. Had a great season so far.
Yeah, too bad. Let's see where they at. Too bad we won't see much of it for too much longer.
Yeah, they got about 2 more weeks. They'll be out of there.
Season, never mind. They'll be in the play-in. They the 10th seed.
Right. That's what I said. They got about 2 more weeks. Maybe I gotta give them 3. What's I don't know, playing right after the season. They got about 10 more games left. 11 more games left. They got about 2-3 more weeks. They'll be vacationing.
I hope, man. I know they won't because they love to eat this shit up. But I hope we stop giving Stephen A. this damn attention. That's the only reason he keeps talking about it, because obviously
he's not gonna do it, man. He just signed a new deal with ESPN a couple weeks ago. He got like 25 million or something, 20 million, 25 a year, 20 million,
something like that.
It
I'm talking about us on social media.
That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna happen, bro. They're gonna now that he got the new deal, he's gonna get the machine pushed behind him even more. They're gonna push him at least into this deal's up. We want to see more of his face even more now. And
I'm talking about the whole him back and forth with LeBron shit. I'm tired of seeing that.
I don't think that's going to end either, unless Brian just stop talking about him. Which I think Brian should just ghost him. I would stop talking about Stephen A. Smith. If I was LeBron.
Yeah, facts.
I would just leave it alone, like, bro. He's not worth my time no more. Of course, he had to do it on Pat McAfee. It's Pat McAfee show. It's on ESPN. Of course, the whole Pat Stephen A. beef, apparently allegedly, going on. So I think that's definitely a beef going on, because why would Brian go on that show? Brian Pat McAfee had no prior relationship. Now all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith and Brian beefing, now you on Pat McAfee show, bro. I think it was something. I think that definitely was a backhanded slap to Stephen A. Smith. All right, yeah, fuck you, nigga. I'm going the biggest op on the network show, nigga. How about that?
That and McAfee's a former, not former NBA player, but former athlete, former player at the star level. Like, that's why a lot of players fuck with him. Like, that's how he get a lot of these guys on the show, from Aaron Rodgers.
Come on, man. You know how many former players got shows that Bron could have went on?
Are they bigger? Are they bigger than McAfee right now? And McAfee's
anywhere Bron goes is gonna be big. It's LeBron James. Anywhere he goes is gonna be big.
And McAfee's not in their space. Like, yeah, he could have sat down with
He could have went on Gil's Arena. He could have went on any basketball podcast, any of these shows, bro. Any of these shows. He could have had his. He's coming out with his own shit again. He should bring back the man of the game with Steve Nash instead of JJ Redick this time. But LeBron, that was definitely a shot at Stephen A. Smith. Definitely. Now I'm here for it. I'm here for that shit, man. Fuck, I want the ESPN war, the Civil War, ESPN to blow the fuck up. Keep fucking fighting.
Yeah, but then you got like when he goes to Gil's, everybody don't fuck with LeBron on there. Like, you think he might go sit down with Rashad McCants right there? No.
They would have had Rashad down there that day, and I think
I don't think Gil would have did. Gil would have known that's a ratings driver. He would have had him on there. He would have.
But then if he would have had him on there, he would have made sure, like, all right, before we get y'all in the same room, let's make sure there's some mutual respect here. All right, because he had Rashad and Pat Bev in the same room. They had beef. They had some real beef.
Rashad and Kenya Martin, they was calling Stephen A. talking shit about Stephen A. Smith, and then Stephen A. come out there and they ain't say the shit they was saying when he was sitting down there. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all saying all this shit before he came on the show.
Especially Kmart. Kmart talking big shit, bro.
Now he's sitting right there. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Like, come on.
Yeah. They just do it for the ratings and the views, man.
Yeah.
But nah, Brian, that definitely was a shout out Stephen A. Smith going on Pat McAfee show. Definitely was.
And then when your boy Wendy catching a stray.
Man, I didn't understand that one at all. I didn't understand that one. But Wendy do be talking like he's just like best friends with LeBron. He do be saying some shit like he just. But I mean, if he got inside information, he got inside information. Apparently he do, because he be knowing shit before it gets out to the masses. Like, he's the one that hinted the Browns leave Miami before everybody else says some shit about it. So he be knowing shit, man.
Yeah. So I just hope it die down too. That's why I'm one reason I stay off social. I'm tired of seeing this LeBron and Stephen A. shit.
Stephen A. keeping it going, man. He talk about it every fucking day. Every chance he gets.
And it's only gonna get louder as the NBA playoffs approach.
Yeah, like that whole I would have swung on shit. Where I don't know where the fuck that came from, bro. Like, that was never even in the cards, bro. That was never a possibility. It was never a possibility
at all.
And we seen you throw a punch, Stephen. We seen you throw a punch. It's a video out there. You hitting with some gloves on, hitting the heavy bag, and it's not the best I've seen. And it's not even close. So I'm sure Brown would have easily slid. Yeah, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit! If you had swung at the game, security would have tackled his ass right then and there.
Man, what?
Brian wouldn't have did shit, bro.
What?
Shit, Bronny might went over there and slid your ass.
What, man? What?
Shout out Bronny to it, man. 39 piece the other night.
Hey, shout out Bronny, man. Killing it in G League. Averaging 22 right now in the G League. G League MVP. Matt McClung averaging 24. Just put that out there. Just put it out there.
Currently right now, Lakers Pacers tied at 118, 42 seconds left in the game.
We was up big too, bro.
Yeah.
We was up big. I just looked at my phone like 10 minutes ago and I saw we was down one. I said, what the fuck? It was 1-10-11. How the fuck we get down? Yeah. We need this game, man. Well, actually, I don't even care, bro. We're gonna get to the playoffs and lose anyway. It don't even fucking matter. This year don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we're not making a run.
Not making no noise this year, so it don't matter. I hate seeing us lose, obviously, but it don't matter.
All right, Stephen A. LeBron, we got that. Was that all the basketball we said before the show?
No. Real quick, I know you appreciate this one, Doc. Your man, Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Came out and said some. Well, he was asked a question.
I got the graphic right here.
And this nigga, man,
I ain't see it, so this gonna be news to me.
He talked about our favorite topic. Him losing 3-1 leads, or was it 3-1 leads or 3-0 leads? 3-1 leads, right?
3-1 leads, yes. This
nigga said.
But for the people who may be listening, quote, this is Doc Rivers on losing 3-1 series leads. One of the things that I'm proud of is we've never been swept. All the coaches have been swept in the play. All the coaches have been swept in the playoffs. My team achieves. A lot of them overachieve, and I'm very proud of that. Unquote.
And he said this, Doc. He said, nobody talks about the 3 games we won. What about those 3 games we won? Like, nigga, that's the point, nigga. That's the fucking point.
Hey, listen, bro. Y'all not getting me started today. Hey, Doc, just coach. Don't say shit else.
Hey,
that's it. I ain't got nothing. Never mind. I just. What are you talking about? Nobody cares about those 3 games, bro. It's not like you came back. It'll be different if you came back from 0-3. Then it's like, then we'll talk about the 3 games. Like, man, they was close. You should have won. And a lot of times you have the better team and you lose.
That's my point, too. We talking about overachieving. What teams, other than what, maybe the Orlando Magic team you had way back in the day?
That Orlando Magic team.
That is the only team. All the other teams are the better team.
You underachieved every other team. LA, all them years underachieved. All them years in LA.
Yep.
Every fucking year underachieved.
And he can't say he had bad teams. He had good teams.
Every year they're supposed to go at least conference finals at least. At least.
And we would be talking about it differently if it was like they was coming up against how Melo used to come up against Kobe every trip.
Yeah.
Boy, he couldn't get past Kobe. Or, he couldn't get past Jordan. Or even, he couldn't get past Bron. That ain't the key with him.
Nah. It's time to be like, all right, they should definitely they got a squad this year. They
got all the cards falling for him. So and so got hurt. The Steph is just a little tweaky right now, and somebody tore their fucking Achilles, and they just couldn't do it.
So yeah, I don't understand what he's talking about here. He's delusional. I mean, he feels way about himself though, because nobody else feels way about him. Everybody else feels like you're the reason your team loses these leads, bro.
Hey. Only how you feel about yourself is what matters most. Fuck everybody else. You a champion. Fuck me and fuck Rand and fuck T and fuck everybody else. You get it. You go get him, coach.
Bron game winning tip. We knocked off the Pacers 121-19.
Woo, let's go. Oh man, needed that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Doc Rivers. I agree with Stephen A. when they talked about it, like, because apparently he told this shit to Stephen A. multiple times before when he talked, and Stephen A. always told him, "Don't say it publicly." What the why now? But it don't make
He
sense.
said, "No one talks about the 3 games we won. What about those 3 games? I'm proud of what I did, nigga.
Did y'all see?
They got win the series.
That's the
Got to
point,
take
my
a step
nigga.
back. I didn't even see this graphic. Stephen A. Smith said about LeBron about 2 hours ago. It's like almost every hour, bro.
Okay, we stop talking about Stephen A.
Oh wait, this is a good one because he's just full of shit. When you retire, let's see how much I talk about you then. You won't matter much, I promise you. Like, come on, bro.
All right, bro.
LeBron. It is
okay.
LeBron.
Okay, bro.
I think he want LeBron James to whoop his ass. He know LeBron ain't though. Now we all watching.
And all right, now in 3 years when LeBron retiring, y'all still talking about LeBron versus Jordan debate. I don't want to hear that shit no more, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it on a slow Monday in fucking June after the NBA Finals, y'all. Okay, Chase Tatum's with 3 rings now. Is he? Where's LeBron? Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit.
LeBron.
I don't want to hear that shit. First take better not have no more LeBron topics. No more LeBron topics. I want to hear no more LeBron topics.
First take on his last leg, though. You ain't got to worry about it.
Hope so.
No, it ain't. Unfortunately,
they just paid, bro. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Unfortunately, no, they're not.
They just paid, bro. I don't think he's going nowhere, and they gave him the Super. And he said he's gonna be doing more than he's did before. So that's what I said. See, I think we're gonna see him more than we ever seen him before. In more realms, you're gonna see him in politics now with more than ever.
Trust me. That's what I'm about to say. Only way First Take is dying, Doc, if that wild shit happen where he
president,
president type shit. That's the only way First Take is.
Hey, if Trump get a shot, I'm giving Stephen A. Smith a shot too.
I'm not lying, bro. If Trump get a shot, man, Stephen A. got a chance to get up in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he might be good at it. Shit, Trump in there, Stephen A. might be good at it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about. I don't want to hear nothing from the other people about he ain't qualified. Give him.
He's been debating for years.
Oh shit, that is actually funny.
He did debates for years, man. He's gonna be great in the debating room with Kim Jong-un and them niggas, bro. He'll be in there slicing them niggas up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can start talking about Stephen A. Smith, I guess.
Yeah, but I seen that because I was looking for something. And
nah, that's funny. He definitely not gonna start talking about LeBron when he retires.
Yeah, like LeBron is still.
Yeah, the world's like no matter what Bron does after, niggas gonna talk about it. Like he say he want to own a team. He whatever Bron does when he gets done, they're gonna talk about it because like I said, I don't think the next face is.
Yeah.
They
still talk about Jordan 40 fucking years later, bro. LeBron is not going anywhere anytime soon. LeBron ain't going nowhere, bro.
All right. Yeah, Doc, you're an idiot for saying that. Not you, Doc. Doc Rivers is an idiot for saying that dumb shit. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's all the NBA we got for today. Last thing, some NFL news has been going on. Few players have found a new home. Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson both found a home in New York. Giants.
Diggs.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs got the
Patriots.
A decent payday. A great payday.
It's good for him.
Yeah, coming off an ACL injury. Which I think about Russell Wilson to the Giants tossing the rock to Malik Neighbors next year.
I think it's good for the Giants, man. They scrambling. They were scrambling. Definitely better than they had last year. So they got James back there too. So shout out James. I think they're definitely filling a room with more competent quarterbacks than they had last year. And the word on truth, they might draft Shador Sanders too. So
which
that'd be a good move.
That doesn't make sense to me. Why you get both of them? Get one and then have Shador. Why both of them?
Because you need somebody for next year. Like Shador ain't gonna be ready next year. And I think they all knows like, all right, bro, if I fuck up this year, I might get fired. I need to have 2 solid options this year. So if one needs to come in and get hurt, I can go back to okay, Russ, you got hurt. Jameis, you can get in here. We can still be, decent with Jameis. I don't want to throw Shador out there right now. Our O-line fucking sucks. I don't want to have this kid out there with confidence be getting shredded his first year. Anybody to get Shador, any other quarterbacks up there in the top. anybody you get there is going to get shredded if you put him out there. Same thing probably for Russell Wilson, but he's Super Bowl winning quarterback, borderline Hall of Famer, so he's going to be more ready to handle that than Shedeur Sanders, as well Jameis Winston. So I think they're playing it safe by trying to bulk up the room. If they do draft a quarterback, they might not draft one, but they do draft one. I think they're playing it safe by getting 2 veteran guys in there. Jameis has been top pick before. Russ has been Super Bowl winner before, so they got 2 legit NFL quarterbacks in there that can actually, help him develop. So I think it's a good move. But I think they're setting a good environment for if they do draft a quarterback, set a good environment for him.
I disagree with that. I just think, obviously, Daboll doesn't want to lose his job, so I think obviously he wants to win now.
So you don't think it's smart to go with options?
Like I said, bro, one is good enough. Like either Jameis or Russell Wilson, but both of them. Because no matter, because like even if you do go with one, fans are still want to be clamoring and screaming for Shedeur regardless. I say even though we know I think he needs City year. You don't need to. He can still sit a year behind Russell Wilson. I know you could say if what's the face to get hurt. That's why you got Tommy DeVito. If you really don't want him to play, bring Tommy DeVito in there. Basically, you don't want to. You want, according to you don't want Shedeur touching that field next year. I
don't want Tommy DeVito touching that shit either. I don't want Tommy DeVito touching that shit either. That's the point.
If I'm going down, let me lose and give me a better draft pick.
That's the point, though, bro. If they weren't gonna be there for that shit, they go down that bad. They was gonna be gone, and most likely the GM or not. I don't know if GM is not either, but they was gonna be gone. Probably GM too. I think GM not too. I think they came in together, so they don't have that buffer, bro. They don't have that kind of buffer. They can't take that risk and go out there and say, okay, we get Russ and Shedeur and Tommy DeVito. Russ get hurt, we'll throw Tommy out there and be shitty.
Well, part of this too. That's on them. That's they dumbass fault for paying.
That's their fault. It's their fault.
But if I'm management,
I would agree.
F that.
If I'm management, they already be fired. Honestly, they already be fired.
Y'all wanted to pay fucking Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley. Y'all put yourself in this position.
Right there. That's that right there. They probably already be. After this year, after seeing what Saquon did, and then after we have to basically fire Daniel Jones, they're getting fired. I wouldn't give them another chance, honestly. But this is why I know this is their last chance, bro. This is their last chance to do anything up there. So they can't. I think they're playing it smart. They have to pack the room up to where, because there's no guarantee they can even get Shedeur or whoever they want as a quarterback. They might have the eye on the guy they really want, but he might get picked up before they get the pick, and then they're gonna be fucked up. They have to go with the guy they think is gonna be good, but we was an asshole on this guy, but we're gonna go ahead and get him anyway. So now they got at least 2 competent quarterbacks in there. They have options they can go to.
Well, for this, I just thought about it because what I said off air before we hopped on here. With this move, I think it's easier, and I'm not sure which pick they got. It's probably late first round again because they made the playoffs. I think this is probably easier for Pittsburgh to offer him a package for that number 2 pick because Pittsburgh needs a quarterback for the future. Now, if you gonna take Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, if I'm Pittsburgh, unless Giants came out and say we're not trading the pick or whatever, which I don't think they have, I'm not trading that pick from the Giants. I'm not trading that pick.
Nope, sure not.
I know Tennessee said it; they're not trading the pick regardless. So I don't know.
I don't care if I'm taking a quarterback or not. I'm not trading a pick. I would keep it and take a defensive player, take a receiver, I'm not trading that pick to especially Pittsburgh.
But I think if you're Giants, I will entertain the offer. I think you could trade back and still get a quarterback late in the first round.
Nah.
If you playing this route and you don't want the quarterback to play this year,
depending on who your guy is, man. Like if your guy is the guy that's going to be in the late first round,
and
you get sold on that guy, and that's your plan, then go for it.
But
your guy is Shedeur or Cam Ward, you can't. They're going to be top 5 picks.
But they already know. More so Shedeur. If they take Shedeur and they don't play, and Russell Wilson sucks, they're screaming Shador regardless.
True.
They ain't about to say they ain't screaming Jameis.
That's the org's job to come out and set that buffer. Our plan this year is start Russell Wilson. If he starts not doing so well, our plan is to go over James Wilson. If he starts doing so well, then our plan will be to go to whoever our next guy is going to be. Shador, Tommy DeVito, whoever the guy they count that for. I will let that be known to the fans from day one.
Yeah,
So,
facts.
it's no
Like,
question.
look, don't ask for him because don't ask him.
He ain't not coming. He not coming out, bro. It ain't happening. So don't fucking ask. Y'all can scream if I want to. I told y'all from day one training camp. He ain't playing this year.
If he play, we in bet. We in bad.
If he plays, we don't want to happen. If he plays, we don't want this to happen. Just like they did with Archie in Texas, when he was third quarterback last year or 2 years ago. Third string, knowing that way he wasn't third string talent. He was top number one string talent for real. Same thing with Shador or whoever they get in there. Yeah, he's probably going to be our guy in the future. We need to protect that. He's not going to play this year. Putting it out there right now.
Yeah, but Sark his job wasn't on the line either.
So I mean, again, that's a good point because you have to worry about that too. If he thinks Shador can go out there and save his job, then he probably gonna throw him out there. But like I said, their online fucking sucks, bro. Sucks.
Yeah, I don't see Shador being successful.
Yeah, it's not setting him up for success at all.
I'm with you. The offensive line, it's improved, but I guarantee right now Shador is a lot, and I'm with you. I'm not saying throw him out there just for week one, but shit goes bad, bro. I'm gonna see what he got because he can move a lot better than Winston and
I agree with that.
Russell.
I agree with that. He can move a lot better than both those guys can, but I know for a fact that both those guys can read is better than he can before pre-snap. I
don't want to and this cat. At this point, it could be the Baker Mayfield, Hugh Jackson situation all over, where Hugh Jackson did the same thing. Tyrod's our guy. Tyrod went out there, unfortunately, stunk it up that year. Baker gets in there, turns the franchise around. Sometimes you gotta risk that, throw the rookie out there and just give the fans something new, something excited to cheer about.
I'd say we're looking like a training camp, man. I'll be highly hesitant to throw him out there. Especially
if you're the organization. Now, if you're Dayball, yes, I'm with you. I'm doing anything to protect my ass. But if I'm the owner of the Giants, nah. If Russell Wilson sucks, no, we need our fan. We need to put butts in seats. Get Shador out there.
And I'm the owner, and Russell Wilson sucks. I'm saying, why did he suck? Is it the O-line? If it's O-line, I'm not throwing my young guy out there to get thrashed too.
Yeah,
like, what's that make? What does that make? Like, if I'm looking like, all right, Russell's been sacked 20 times in fucking 4 weeks. Yeah, let's go and throw Shador out there. Here's see what he got. Nigga, no.
But we've been saying O-line, but last year it wasn't all the O-line. Daniel Jones fucking sucks, and all the quarterbacks just suck.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said too, I'm pretty sure that James Winston and Russell Wilson can read defenses pre-snap better than Shador Sanders can right now.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying week one for sure. I'm not saying that. But I would, me personally, I would much feel better for them getting one quarterback than two. That's just me personally. But we'll see what they do. Draft is in a few weeks, so we'll see what they do. Do you think Stephon Diggs can go up there and help Drake May continue to evolve?
Yeah, I think he'll help. I don't think it'll be a huge help, but I think he definitely will help. You know, for what it's worth, he's a veteran receiver, and Drake May needs somebody to throw the ball to. So, I think it'll help. I think they overpaid a bit for him.
Yeah, I mean, same. I don't got nothing to add to that. Same.
I don't think they overpaid because I think they was one of the teams who had a lot of cap room, and I do think he'll help. And only 17.2.
How much the guarantee? Though? I ain't see the guarantee. How much the guarantee? I was looking at the annual. How much the guarantee? I guess 17 ain't bad, but for a guy coming off an ACL injury, it's like last year he wasn't that great in Houston.
26 mil guarantee.
26 million guarantee. Okay, that's not too bad.
Not terrible.
Nah, that's not terrible. It was a 4-year, $60 million with only 20 something.
3 years, $69 million contract.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet deal. Then I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
because they can easily get out of after the first year probably. With only that much guaranteed, he getting 17 something a year. After this year, you only have like 8 million guarantee after next year. So yeah, it get out of easy.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. They can't get nobody else up there. I'm cool. I'll take it.
Well, they could have if Bengals didn't do what they. Cause I guarantee they had all their eggs in the basket.
Oh yeah. Oh, they was gonna throw 33 at T. 33 year at T.
The Bengals said, "Nah, you gotta go find your own receiver." Sorry.
Yeah, T took a little discount too coming back, man. Like I said, if I was T, I would take 28 in Cincinnati over 30 something anywhere else. To be honest,
yeah, we said that.
Yeah, that's what he did. I don't blame him one bit, man. I would do the same thing. Like I got my Uno over here. I got Joe Burrow over here. I'm cool.
And you know the Bengals is about to prioritize offense.
Yeah. You know you're gonna get number
Not
one.
yet. Well, they say Trenton is off the block, so they're
what they doing is smart. Play your contract out, bro. We paid you.
Well, we gave you the deal you wanted, bro.
No, they're saying that they're going to get they're trying to get a deal done with him.
Yeah, but they didn't give him what he want though, because if he did what he wanted, he would already signed that shit. That's the point. That's Doc's point. They trying to basically lowball him.
Nah, they gonna give him. He gonna get 30.
He getting 30. I don't think
he's gonna get 30. The Bengals
30.
I'm telling the Bengals trying to trade.
There's gonna be some funny money in there. Then it's gonna be some funny money. He's gonna be 30 for this year. He's gonna be 30 for one season. It's gonna be funny money. I'm telling you, it's gonna be 30. It's gonna be 3 years. It's gonna be like that. Did we just talk about Stephon Diggs? 3 years, 70 million.
Short contract for sure.
40 million guarantee. Like nigga, what?
It's gonna be a short contract for sure. But I guess
what's 3 times 3? It's gonna be a 3. It's gonna be 390. It's gonna be 3 for 90 with 70 million. Yeah, 70 million guaranteed. Yeah, probably 40 million guaranteed. And he's gonna be then after this year, gonna be 30 this year. Next year, 10 million on the books. Next year, we'll be looking for another deal. All right, I need more guaranteed money. No, we gave you a deal last year, buddy.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen, bro. They're gonna give him a. It's gonna sound good for him. He's gonna sign that shit. It's gonna be a front loaded deal. First year, he's gonna get most of the money. Second year, it's all gonna be all gone.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you 30 now, yeah, I want a front loaded deal. Give me my money now. Because if
I'm him, I'm trying to get even money throughout the years. I'm trying to get 3 years. If it's 3 years, I want the same money every year, nigga. Guaranteed. Don't try to play me, nigga. Don't try to play me.
Nah, because he know he can go. Maybe he ain't with 30. But if I get 30 from the Bengals this year, and then I can go elsewhere and get another, it ain't gonna be 30. But if I can go and get 25 from somebody else on a better team, that's a win for him.
He will have to take the intel he got this year. I know he's out there looking in the market this year. I will have to get some strong intel from a team. Like, look, bro, I would have gave you this deal. I ain't about to trade and give you the deal though. Maybe next year you're a real free agent and we can work something out. It would have to be something like that. I mean, I wouldn't trust that if I was him. Just
I think he does though.
Off the top.
Like we said when he touched, I think there's teams out there because it's report there's suitors out there, but the Bengals aren't willing to give up a number one pick for him. Or teams are willing to give up a number one pick for him.
And then pay him. Yeah.
So
I don't know. And then he also have to keep up his production because, you know, like I said, if he get a front loaded deal, his production drops next year, the team's gonna be like, all right, bro, I'm not about to give you nothing near what you got. I'm about to give you what I think you're gonna get, what you're gonna give me next year. So it's gonna drop. So I don't know. I wish the best for him though, for sure, man. He definitely earned his money. We'll see if he actually get it all from the Bengals.
In the words of Doc last week, the Bengals are about to, if they continue this route, they pay Trey Hendrickson, they're about to be the most entertaining losing team because they ain't gonna win shit with this roster, boy.
Yeah, I was a little worried about. Like, I know we need to make some changes, and if we pay the guys we got, like, yeah, it was cool that we showed that we're actually willing to pay the guys the talent we have, but it's also not good when the team is going to be the same, if not worse, because we didn't get anybody else coming to help.
And this might be the old head in me. Chase Higgins, stop recording y'all recklessly driving, bros. Stop doing that shit, please.
Oh, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't see that.
Jamar, he got a vlog now, and the video is them doing reckless shit. Like
on the roads, or was they like somewhere
on the roads? Yeah. Oh
yeah, they tripping, bro.
Down in Miami driving, they do shit. Down in Miami driving Lambo and shit. Yeah.
They tripping. See, that's that shit that these other little young college, high school kids see and then go do it, and then we see them on the news at the end of the season. Like we see the Georgia players, Alabama players every fucking season. Shut the fuck up.
Another Georgia player just got caught.
Something about these young boys that get that money and they get them SRTs.
Like we know y'all doing it, just don't record yourself doing it. That's
Don't even do it, man. Don't even do it.
Yeah, if I'm the Bengals, hey, we paid you all this money, you had us paid.
Yeah, the last thing we need for you to do is get in a Harry Rush situation. Like y'all tripping, bro. Tripping.
Yep.
All right. Check ESPN one more time. Show where you got anything. Yeah, I think we hit everything. Kyrie had successful ACL surgery. So
damn, man. Crazy, man. Get well soon, point guard. I'm calling you point guard again, Kyrie. You earn trust back on me, brother.
An AD return, which I don't think he should have, but I guess
I don't mind him returning, man. Thinking about it, like, him not returning would have been a bitch move. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been smart for the franchise, but for him, it would have been like, man, you a bitch, bro.
No, yeah, I'm thinking of you. We already at the playoffs. Yeah, I'm cool.
Nah, he would have been bitch.
It's gonna shut him. It's gonna shut him down.
I gotta see him out there. He'd have been bitch. Happy he out there, man. But don't get hurt, obviously, but
obviously he never go out there intent on getting hurt, but we witnessed for 70 years.
If you good, you good. You 100%. There's no reason you should not be playing. Maybe I'm a little old school Kobe when it comes to that. If you 100% me playing, bro, I'm playing. I'm not sitting out. Put me on a restriction. I'm playing now.
All right. With that being said, we appreciate everybody tapping in with us as always. Once again, happy opening day eve.
I'll be there.
I might be there depending on whether I might slide down there. Slide on down.
Gonna be nippy for sure, especially down by that water.
Yeah, we'll see. Probably won't. Now you say that. Yeah, down by the water. Had a little sun down there. Probably won't have it down there. It was too cold.
Shout out Xavier's new head coach, Richard Pitino. We got a Pitino in Cincinnati now.
Shit crazy, man. Shout out Sean Miller too, Texas, man. Big time job.
That was a well. I knew it because Sean. He don't stay. He ain't staying nowhere long, but
he don't stay put.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was shocking. I saw that. Damn. Then they just fired. They just fired Rod and got Sean up in there. Sap. They had that shit working. I had that deal on the back burner.
Should have happened 2 years ago. If 3 years ago in the tournament, if Texas didn't beat Xavier in the Sweet 16, Sean would have been the coach 2 years ago. After Chris Beard got fired. So yeah, shout out Sean Miller down in SEC country. More than NIL money for sure.
Everybody says that's where all the money at, man. That's where all the money at. All facilities.
All right. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us as always. Make sure y'all give us a follow. Everything down to the wire 513. Or as I always say, just Google us. Going down opening day tomorrow. Be safe. Be responsible.
Yep.
Let's have fun in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's gonna be 60 degrees by 2:00. So if you're kicking it and you're not going for the parade, you're gonna be okay.
We're going for parade, man, for little man. So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
60 and cloudy though. That's the thing.
I'm okay. You're gonna be okay. I know you're gonna be okay.
When the parade start?
No, I know that you're gonna be okay, T.
I'm gonna be all right.
I mean, too.
Partly sunny, partly cloudy at noon.
So T, come find me. We do this. This is a yearly thing. One of these years, Ram will join us. Let's do it. See you boys tomorrow. Let's go baseball, whatever.
Go beer.
Yeah. Right. Hey, you get all the touchdowns you can get tomorrow. Deli Rosa.
No, we definitely got to have a shot tomorrow for Pete though.
Yeah, for sure.
Pete,
I got a black Pete Rose jersey that I'm whipping out tomorrow.
Hey, turn up. Let's go.
Yeah, that 14 gonna be
lit downtown. You know.
So appreciate y'all rocking out with us always. Down to the wire 513 for the good brother Flyman Ran, Josh Doc Evans, Turn Bland. Catch y'all this Friday for Sports and Spirits. Till then, y'all safe, blessed rest of the week. We out.
Peace.